Hello, welcome back. Today we will be going over one of the many fun concepts in Minecraft, farming, where you can get infinite food. Now, let's get started. First, you'll need to get a hoe. Any type will work. If you click on the ground with the hoe, it could be turned into farmland. All crops except sugarcane need farmland to grow. You can choose any type of hoe. The better the hoe, the more durability. This is what farmland looks like. Now, we want to start making a farm. So first, make some farmland. If you put water next to it, it will make the crops grow faster, except water isn't necessary. It should start to change color. You can put a crop on top of the farmland, and then the crop will start growing as soon as it's placed down. That's what hydrated soil looks like. So if we were just to leave this here, it would grow into wheat. Those would grow into pumpkin and melon blocks. Those would grow into beetroots. Those would grow into torch flowers. And those would grow into potatoes. There are a couple of ways to speed up the process, one being water. Also, you need light for crops to grow. Now, if you're in Creative Cheats and you go to the random tick speed, you change it up to the max, 4096, crops will grow almost instantly. Look at them grow now. The melons, the pumpkins, the potatoes, the torch flowers. But there's this also other type of unique crop, sugarcane, which can only be grown next to water. The game literally doesn't allow you to grow it anywhere else. Look at them all growing. Doesn't this look so great? But the game does get a little bit laggy when you do this, so as soon as your crops are grown, just put it back. But look at this. All of our crops have grown. Even the sugarcane has extended. Now let's turn the random tick speed back down to 1. And we can go into survival mode to harvest all the plants. Torch flower. Potatoes. Pumpkin, this can be used to craft pumpkin pie. Carrots. Melons. Sugarcane's an interesting one, where if you want it to keep growing, don't cut off the bottom piece. Some beetroot and some wheat and seeds. Now, if you use a hoe to take your crops out of the ground, it will do no durability damage. After you have harvested your crops, you can replant them until you get the right amount of food you need, and you can keep making your farm bigger. Now, you should usually put each crop in a separate farm just to make it more efficient, but to show you all of them, well, they're all right here. A way to speed up the process for farming is bone meal. If you use bone meal on a crop, it should speed up how long it takes that crop to grow. Everything grows so much faster now. Bone meal can be crafted from a skeleton bone, which can be gotten from killing a skeleton. Now let's start our very own farm with wheat and potatoes. First, let's hoe out a big area. If it's not touching water, though, it could turn back into dirt, so plant your crops quickly. Let's plant all the seeds. Make it a little bit bigger. Because the more area, the more seeds, the more wheat, and the more bread. At first you can fill everything up with seeds, but later we want to fill up occasional places with water so that it hydrates the soil and it grows faster. If you just put the water there, wait a little bit, all the soil will become hydrated, or all of the soil close to it. And we can also use bone meal, 3 crafted from each bone, to speed it up. Let's just quickly speed up one of our crops. And look, they're all getting hydrated. Yay! Another way to get bone meal is by putting crops in a composter. It takes around 15 of them. If you go into survival mode, it will look like this ore-like shape. And then if you click on it again, you'll get bone meal. It's a more passive way of doing things. Now, let's add some potatoes to our farm. I'll add some more land. Make sure it doesn't turn into dirt. Plant the potatoes. Now look at your farm. As you get more crops, you can keep expanding it too. Now let's just get everything grown. Look at all the yellow wheat. Wheat can also be used to breed animals such as cows and sheep. Now you've done it. You have created your very own wheat and potato extra big farm in Minecraft Survival. Thank you for watching. Remember to comment if this helped you, and to like and subscribe.